Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be fitting a custom exhaust on the Briggs bike, so stay tuned. Okay, so here's the bike, and this is a Flathead engine where we have side valves. Both the intake and exhaust are on the back side of the engine instead of being cross flow. So what we need to do is run an exhaust and an intake. Both are going to be custom because I don't want the square muffler that used to sit here and I believe blew exhaust gases that way because I burned my leg. So I need to run some sort of pipe either down here or straight back and around. And we want it to be away from chains and away from the intake manifold, which is going to be right next to it. So I'm going to have to make some sort of heat shield as well. These do use threaded pipe, as you can see there. When I rebuilt this motor a few years ago, I did smooth all of that out. So even though it looks like there's threads there, they're not going to really hold anything. So I need to use a flange style to mount the exhaust, and I was just testing this, and the standard like motorized bike muffler, it actually lines up. Let's see here if I can get a good shot for you. Yeah, the stud spacing is, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's within, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. So rather than weld up a new flange and then have exhaust leaks, I think I can just notch these a little bit inwards with the drill bit, and then I should have a flange that I can use. So then I just have to decide how I want to cut this and weld it into a shape where it will reach the back of the bike. So that's kind of the next phase. So first I'm going to go ahead and cut this flange part off, and basically I'm just going to build this like a lobster back header, just cutting and notching pieces until we get the shape we want, and then once everything's tacked together and it's the right shape all the way to the back, then I'll just weld it all together. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys a little update here. Stud spacing is actually exactly correct, and the port lines up decently well. It's a little off to one side, but I can rotate the muffler and I don't know, maybe it'll line up better the other way, but anyway, that's close enough. Okay, so it seems to fit the best on this way. Pretty decent match on the port there. Yeah, not really any bad overhang on the other side. So I just marked this over here, T for top, and then this is going to be my cutting mark about 2 inches out. So I'll go ahead and make that first cut. Wow, did I ever luck out here. So check this out. This, what is it, 66cc two-stroke motorized bike muffler lines up, and it just sits just like that. And it goes right down towards the ground. No chain clearance issues. Plenty of room for a carburetor. And then still plenty of ground clearance. It's away from the feet, and all I had to do was clock it. That's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and tack this in place in this clock position and then weld it up and check for leaks. Alright, there we go. It's tacked in place. Just wait for this to cool off a little bit. Give you a better angle here. I put it a little off to one side to keep it away from the frame, just in case it welded just a little crooked, then I'd have some leeway and I wouldn't have to worry about bolts fitting. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the vise and weld it all the way around. All right, and there we go. You can see all the old oil burning out of there from the two-stroke. But yeah, we got it welded up. I guess now I'll just wire brush it and clean it up a little bit, and then we'll get it mounted on the bike. All right, and there we go. For those of you that were wondering, yes, a motorized bike muffler does fit on a Briggs & Stratton Flathead 5 horsepower engine. Just takes a little bit of modification, and then you got something really nice. Man, I just love how that worked. Just perfect clearance. The exhaust doesn't interfere with anything. And super simple install. Man, I am really happy with how this exhaust turned out. It's just super simplistic, just lines up perfectly, super sturdy. It's just totally functional, and it was way easier than I expected, and I'm just really happy with it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you like it, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos on this build, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions or want to have any comments, put them down in the comments below this video, and I will see you guys next time.